Once I had made 100 pieces or whatever, my girlfriend Lynette, who has a store, said, "Oh my God, those are great mandalas." And I said, "What?" You know what I mean? I had no idea. So then we looked up mandala online, and we got this because there's specifications for it to be technically a mandala, and I liked that it was a prayer aid. Aid and for that it was supposed to speak to you. And my art has always spoken to me. I just thought I was a little, but so I don't know. And then I think I did my first piece for someone who was a Jewish friend of mine. So like Farah, my girlfriend Farah, I made her a beautiful thing for their front door. It says Shalom on it, and then she's got another one that I made that's a Star of David, and I have a whole line of a few different Hanukkah cards and Jewish New Year cards, and other Judaica stuff. I made one for my mom and pretty much all my Jewish friends, and jewelry as well. I made myself a really nice beaded choker that has, I don't have it out here, but it's got a little Star of David hanging from it. That has special meaning to me, so I do those. I went on a field trip with Asher's class to the I'm not going to say it right, but it's the Latin American Artist Museum down in Denver. And they have this little workshop downstairs, and we went down and they taught us how to make, we learned all about the Aztec sun calendar. They taught us how to make them on, we pounded out tin and whatever. And Asher's little friend Colton said, "Hey Bethy, this is totally up your alley. Will you make me an Aztec sun calendar?" So, and we had just learned all the aspects of it. And that's one right there. I mean, kind of, it's close. And so I did. And I have to mention, I totally just remembered that when I first started coloring, Asher's friend Henry has a little sister, Kate. And she was 8 maybe at the time when I started, and she loved my artwork. I'm not kidding you. That girl, she has 15 pieces of mine. They're covering her walls. And she loved my artwork, and her and her little girlfriends were the ones who inspired me to keep coloring.
I see.
They would ask, I mean, every one of them has one of these, on their doors, and I made birthday cards, place cards that was actually fun. I've done place cards for dinner parties, really nice ones, and for the kids' birthday parties. So it was Katie Richardson, seriously, who was the first one, she was the one who talked me into putting my art in. I had a few pieces at my friend's store before the flood, and I had them up at a few different restaurants and other things, and she was the one who totally inspired me. She loved me so much. She was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.